Yeah.
Can I talk now? Can I finally say something? Can I get a word in? God
There you
damn.
go.
Oh yeah, salute to the brother Realist
There you
McCoy.
go. McCoy, you got it?
I see how
What's
y'all
good, brother? What's good?
Yeah, bro. Somebody spiked the topic, my nigga. So we need to
I see how
can't
y'all
drive right now.
That's cool. That's cool. Next time I see y'all in the streets, I'm gonna keep running my mouth too, and don't salute a general when I see one. It's cool. Anyway, yeah, man, Gree, I appreciate
Working out, General?
you have a different subject other than this aboriginal bullshit that they just broadcast every morning. Motherfuckers talk about that shit and they sleep. So I appreciate you, man. You finally having something that I can contribute to.
Yes, sir.
Hey, by the way, what's up with Tayo Brown, man? Is everything all right? I see you around. Good.
Tayo Brown?
Yo, that's a good question, Realist. Word up, bro. Because I was wondering the same thing, man.
Did y'all hear something?
Hey, real quick. Let me talk about how I'm getting stalked by two
I
angry
mean,
gay
I was
rappers.
just wondering because last time I spoke with her, she was emailing me about sending some more of her people's music, but I ain't seen in no chats or nothing like that, man. So that's a good question. I'm wondering the same thing, man.
Hey, Beast.
Yo.
What's up with that smoke detector, man? I mean, you can't get around to a battery yet, man.
No, that one that you hear right there, that's not a smoke detector.
Whatever.
That's my camera.
That's ankle monitor, bro.
No,
No, beast came home.
Nigga mental nutty.
No, that's the camera.
Oh, okay. Because I thought you was trolling smoke signal.
False alarm, right?
Shit, man, this nigga.
Mic check, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you got it.
Now, I just wanted to talk about how I'm being stalked by two angry gay rappers. That's all, man. But it's all good. Y'all got it.
Oh man.
You said stop, boy. They gonna be investigating on this shit.
Yeah, man. Let's get back to the health, man.
Yeah, I want to. Let me just salute Dr. Sebi. You know, Dr. Sebi.
Rest in peace.
If I was to worship a man, he would be among them. He taught me what foods to eat and what not to eat. My children don't get sick because of Dr. Sebi. So salute to Dr. Sebi.
Salute.
Oh yeah, salute.
That's
That's why I started getting everything that I just said up here and said. That's where most of the stuff I get from Dr. Sebi. I got to give that credit to Sebi, man. Salute to Sebi.
Yeah, that's why I juiced to 2023. Rest in peace, Dr. Sebi.
God, this nigga got a 5 out of 5 on the panel, nigga. I gotta get on this nigga Sebi. Damn, nigga. I'm like, hey, that shit was like, that's all you hear right there. Hell yeah.
I've been a vegan for 23 years now, and back in 2016 or 15, I heard his voice, and I thought I was doing all right. And then he told me carrots were no good, spinach was no good, cauliflower was no good, broccoli was no good, eggplant ain't no good. All of that shit is garbage.
Yeah, he said almond too, right?
It was created in the lab. You got an enemy. That's all you need to know. If there's an enemy feeding it to you, don't eat it. It's filth. You know, it's that simple, man.
Yeah. How did man survive without the agricultural needs like we have today for all this time?
So I mean, if you're still on eating meat, this ain't the conversation for you. You know,
I want to hear more.
Not everything is for you. If you have not realized that eating meat is not good for you, this conversation is not for you. You're not ready. All right, stay addicted to filth. You goddamn scavenger eating dead animals. You a scavenger.
What is the suggestions for eating though?
Eat your dead animals like the rest of them scavengers out there. Eat your lobsters, your cockroaches of the ocean. Come on, salute them. Do all that. Floss them. But this ain't the conversation for you if you're trying to reach a higher level. Brain food.
But basically, it put mucus in your body, which basically causes diseases, brother. That's the main reason of not eating those GMOs.
What does he say is good to eat though? Like that's all I know. On the other side and shit, comparison and contrast and shit also helps. Like, you know, for me, like my mind works that shit, like understand more.
Eat foods that man has not touched as natural as possible. That's all. It's just that simple. And you don't need, like Greedy was touching earlier, you don't need to eat as much as you eat. But one way is to just know not to eat no processed food. Anything that man has touched is not good for you. It's that simple. It's not that complicated.
So that means also, you can't eat the foods you mentioned, just not the ones that man has touched.
But mental, also, it's mental. You know, eating is mental.
Yeah, I know.
You think you're hungry. Your stomach gives you idea to let you know you're hungry. You can say, I'll feed you later, and let your stomach know that you're in control.
It's not that your stomach thinks you're hungry. It's just your stomach is ready to work at that time because it's used to
working.
Yeah,
you can shock your stomach into that though too.
Yeah, it's used to working at that time, so it's ready to go. If you ate at 3 o'clock every day and you don't show up, your stomach will start growling because it's ready to go. That's all. So just drink some water and it will go away.
And real quick, we got a clear history of what eating these meats do for us. Heart attack, obesity, high blood pressure, clogged arteries. I can go on. We got a history of that and we can't look past it.
You know, one of the strange things, like for me, right? Because like, you know, when the way he said, like how you said, Dr. says there's an enemy, we have enemy and shit, like, you know, it's just like, it's kind of like day by day as they go by, it gets like a worse kind of feeling about what that shit actually means. Like, it's a worse kind of feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, as I walk around, like, damn, nigga, how God are we? Nigga, how God really are we, nigga? Looking around at the fucking world we done built for these bitches, nigga. And the things that we eat don't have natural predators. And I don't think that nature produces in this environment anything that does not have its own natural cycle built into its own existence, its own structure, its own dynamics, its own environment and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit we have, like, you know, the cow, the pig, the chicken. Like, these things like don't have natural fucking predators. And really, there's like no reason like these two dumb niggas been like standing around for fucking millions and millions and millions of years. Everything been fucked up.
Greedy, stay away from that Himalayan pink salt. It's radioactive, and 80 to 90% of table salt, sea salts have microplastics. So I mean, there's a lot to learn. That's why if you're stuck on meat, then this is not for you. You're not advanced enough to understand what really needs to be done right now. You have an enemy, and his job is to destroy you.
For how long though?
They wish they could murder us all at one time, but they know we're gonna keep fucking, and that's the goddamn problem. That's why they're trying to put man with man, woman with woman. They don't want us producing children. So when you say how long, they're patient, but they're trying every goddamn thing there is right now, as you see.
I don't know. It seems like they could have done a lot of shit long time, like 50 years ago. It's like, they're trying to kill them all for the right thing happens. Like, nigga come back and tell like, y'all nigga hurry up. Y'all got 5 weeks. Y'all going to France, nigga, or else, and then y'all be watching the Congo do it for free in 20 years.
Hey, mental ninja, but you got to remember, they want to keep you alive long enough that they can make a profit.
There you go. Hey, they can do what? You said profit?
Just a profit off of you.
Yeah, you know
but
what we think profit is? I don't think they think it's the same thing. I think that we think profit like getting some extra income and shit. I think like literally, like the Matrix shit, like we're fucking batteries, nigga. Like they workers like, I mean, it's like the thing is like the whole charging the cell. If you still it, we're gonna charge you and put you in the cell so your charge is satisfied and shit, and your mind is charged. And the whole way it's all worked out and shit. And the idea of working tax and shit. You know what I'm saying? We're working to make money that's gonna be taken away from. And we go to work, okay, cool.
Yeah, agree, y'all. The type of salt that you should consume is called Redmond real salt. Redmond, ancient fine sea salt, is one of only a few salts that have no microplastics in it. All right, so I'm just letting y'all know 80 to 90% of all salts that you consume in sea salt has microplastics, and Himalayan pink salt is radioactive.
Can I can test this shit? I want it, bro. If I could test that shit, that'd be a nice little fucking YouTube little 100K, you think? That'd be a kicker.
Also, your body shuts down at 7 o'clock. Well, with our time changes, it could be, it varies from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Your body shuts down. It will no longer digest food after 7 to 8 p.m. That's why after that time, you stay bloated until 3 a.m. That's when it starts to digest your food again. So there's a lot to learn. That's why if you're stuck on meat, this is not for you.
What about like working out? I get like a motherfucker eat whatever and shit. But they're not doing nothing. Then they're just like eating fucking like a fucking Jew or some shit, or Adventist or something, special dietary needs. He gets extra trade because he has AIDS.
Walking is a natural exercise that we all do. That's good
I
for
get
the
that.
body.
I
Walking.
get that, but like,
So you don't
is that
have
like,
to lift no weights, brother. You can just walk and
all
stretch.
right, let me be specific. What if somebody want to like build muscle? You know what I'm saying? Like, so the way, I mean, like, it depends, varies for everybody and shit. You know what I'm saying? For me, I know how my body is. I know it doesn't really matter what I eat. It's just the calories that go with it because my body is all gonna get used up. All of it's getting used up. And the things you can eat whatever without the activity and like the proper like the ethanol fumes going how they should be going to like it's an operation system. You want that shit lubricated and in motion at all the time for all it's being used. You want to sit. You want shit atrophy and shit. Carbs getting clogged with carbs and shit. So like for me, whatever diet is, how it works with that would work out. That's why I'm like, okay, I'll fuck with it.
See,
I
that's
got
the
fuck
thing.
with Sebi though.
That's the thing, though. As soon as you draw a line in the sand and say that this is not good for a person, they start to say
What
you're
did I
shaming.
say with that? I never said nothing. I want to inquire more actually. I'm looking.
I'm not referring to you. I'm referring to the comment on the screen. I'm not shaming anyone, but there's levels to this. That's all that I'm saying. But that's how it is. It just seems like you can't speak your mind. You're shaming somebody. It's like crazy as hell, man.
You know what, bro?
Just because a person expresses what they've researched and they can go out and find the same information, but I'm shaming somebody. Are we that goddamn sensitive? But at the same time, we want the truth.
You said 7 to 7, right?
Crazy as hell, man. How the hell does somebody get shaming out of just because a person says eating meat? Did I say?
Maybe it was a typo. Maybe you want to say like Sharon or Shami or Shamrock. And
it's wild.
I said 7 to 7,
man.
right? Hey, the jail time is 4 to 4.
You can't express yourself in 2023.
That's the temperature, man. That's the temperature, man. Everything is offensive. I get what you're saying, but it's kind of like the temperature, man. For some reason, though, you can't speak on what you don't believe in because people take it personally and shit. Like, oh, you talking to me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm not. So,
Hey, Keith, that's why I make it clear. I don't give a fuck about nobody and their beliefs. Go ahead,
I literally grew up watching like Beavis and Butthead and motherfucking Ren and Stimpy, nigga, and fucking trying to fucking decipher the porn to the fucking blurry screen on TV, nigga, and jacking off the Shannon Tweet, homie. I'm a real 80s motherfucking baby, bro. We the ones that prisons were built behind, and the reason that rap is so good and pills are so sold, and we can market drugs to the fucking music. That's my era and shit. So like for me, like at the end of the day, bro, like they can do whatever and shit, man. I know how I'm raised and I'm grown up and shit. If motherfuckers gonna do their shit, they're gonna do their shit. And motherfuckers they're not. And the reason people are so offended because niggas ain't fading up no more. That's why I faded up. I like to fade up before I'm like, oh man, like okay, what you say, what's up? And just let's get the fade on. But niggas don't want to get hit because they're worried about their personal image because their personal image has nothing, doesn't look anything like whatever shit they see in their head. But they're worried
I
about.
think a person should be able to speak their mind though without somebody. Without it even going there, because this YouTube, you know what I'm saying? We're supposed to be talking about issues, and but we get guarded. We censor it ourselves. The same shit that we complain about, we turn around and do, and we do it unconsciously because if we don't feel, if we're offended by a certain thing or something, then we step in on it, and then we link up with those who like minded. I ain't going to exclude myself, but I'm conscious of this. What I'm saying. That's why I'm glad the Religion Report brought it up because as a content creator, you know how tired I get of people hitting the panel because I'm talking about something and now it's all personal and shit.
I get that, bro. But like we're like super small, like minuscule channels, though. But I understand what you're saying, bro. Like as a marketer, I understand it. Like it gets tiring just dealing with the fucking emotional bullshit. Something I want to do anyway, though. You know, so I get that. But like at the end of the day, for me, it's like I don't give a fuck what people say. That's why I say the wild shit first. Like, I'm y'all with it, nigga. I don't care. Oh, you not supposed to stand up here at church yet? Well, I'm standing, nigga. What? You know what I'm saying? It's okay to be yourself.
The meat was so great. Look around you. Look at the obesity, high blood pressure, diabetic. Look at it. Fuck what you read.
I think it's bad for them then. It's bad for them then.
God damn. When I get the rolling, man. I mean, it's all good now. I lost that thought. Go ahead, man.
I just thought
you talking about the diabetes and shit that we get from the meat, man. I'm with you on that shit.
I'm not necessarily saying we diabetic from the meat, but I'm just saying look at the result of our eating habit. Look at it. That's all that I'm saying. Use common sense. That's what I hear.
Look, the thing is, look, people look at me like, how the fuck for breakfast you eat fucking 9 fucking McDonald's cookies, bro? And you're looking like that. And I'm fucking, bro, you know what? I just know how my body works. I know how to work my body out, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'll go to the gym and do I can do my body. I know exactly what to do to my muscles and shit because they're on my body. Nigga, I had this my whole life when it changed. I started tweaking it up and changing it. And I paid the nigga to show me how to train, and I fucking do it myself. I learned to fluctuate and what I can do and fine tune it. So I can eat whatever because that's what I'm eating. It's what I'm doing. It's going to be proteins anyway. You ever seen a good protein and a bad protein? It's a fucking protein. All I want to fucking burn that shit up the right way.
All I say is if motherfuckers knew how many goddamn worms and parasites was in their motherfucking ass, I guarantee they wouldn't look at meat again. Let's see, we think we look good on the outside and don't know what the hell's going on the inside. And so
find out. Take your shit and save it.
I was gonna say that.
So do DIY. Do it yourself.
We got 23 feet of intestines. You down here thinking that that's your stomach that's underneath you. That's your intestines. That's bulging. That's your liver fat. You don't even know your body, much less to know what to put in it. Your stomach is found underneath your rib and it's the size of your fist. But you tell us we got men and women walking around like they pregnant.
No,
pregnant.
Facts.
But yeah, you gonna say I'm shaming? They a goddamn shame. They can't even look in the goddamn mirror.
Oh, that's terrible.
Come on now, I ain't said nothing that should offend anybody.
Bro,